I don't remember this one coming in. Full rigor. You've been dead a while. Guess you won't mind waiting another day for me to cut you open.
Upon hearing of the attack, Wednesday and 𝐒𝐤𝐚 break into the morgue, and while the girl does the autopsy, her hand companion makes copies of important files. Wednesday observes that her subject has been entirely disemboweled, and that his left foot is missing. When 𝐒𝐤𝐚 realizes that someone's coming, the disembodied hand hurries to tell Wednesday, and both of them hide, just as Sheriff Galpin and the coroner arrive. The doctor shows the officer the missing left foot, stating that the killer cut off 2 toes, and his best guess is that it was done with a surgical saw. Intrigued, the sheriff wants the media to know nothing about the missing toes. When Galpin leaves, the doctor notices one of the fridge doors is open, and upon rolling the body out, Wednesday stares at him, imitating a corpse so perfectly that even the coroner thinks nothing is out of the ordinary. The next day, Wednesday tells Enid that, after her trip to the morgue, she made a big discovery. All of the monster's victims have had body parts surgically removed, like their trophies being collected by a serial killer, causing her squeamish roommate to faint. In botany class, while Thornhill is looking for volunteers who will help decorate for the Raven Nevermore's annual school dance, Wednesday notices claw marks on Xavier's neck. Thinking that he's hiding something, she investigates his studio, and inside, she finds various drawings and paintings of the monster. Suspecting that he's the killer, she takes some of his works before exiting the place, only to be found by Xavier, though he doesn't realize that she's already been inside. As she wants to get closer to him for investigative purposes, Wednesday asks him, with much difficulty, to go to the Raven with her, to which he says yes. Upon hearing that Wednesday is going to the dance, an excited Enid drags her to a shop for a new dress, but upon seeing the pink establishment, the werewolf wants her to enter the Addams girl box. Though she does see a dress she likes in 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐸, Wednesday heads for the sheriff's office and hands Galpin one of Xavier's drawings. As there is a sad lack of developments, the sheriff agrees to exchange intel with her, only if she gets concrete evidence on her suspect. Outside, Wednesday encounters Tyler, and when he hears that she's going to the dance with Xavier, he gets upset, as he thought that both of them liked each other. Later, after Wednesday transfers her investigative board to the beekeeping club's shack, Eugene recognizes the place from one of Xavier's sketches. He leads Wednesday to a cave, where they find bones, shackles, and most importantly, a piece of claw. She heads back to Xavier's studio to find something to match the claw's DNA, but then, the artist walks in on her. After being interrogated, Xavier reveals the monster has been haunting his dreams, and as he can't block them out, he paints them. He claims that his most recent work had come to life and took a swipe at him, causing the injury on his neck. But still, Wednesday believes he's the killer. When Xavier realizes that her invitation to the dance was just a ruse, he becomes upset and tells her to leave. Immediately, Wednesday hands Sheriff Galpin the claw and Xavier's bloody shirt, demanding that the officer run a DNA test and see if they match. Later at Nevermore, Wednesday proposes to Eugene that they stake out the cave instead of going to the dance. At the same time, Xavier is approached by Bianca, who invites him to go to the Raven with her. Unbeknownst to Wednesday, 𝐒𝐤𝐚 orchestrates a plan to get her to join the dance, and when Tyler knocks on her door, the girl is surprised. After hearing that she supposedly sent him a sweet invite, she hurries to look for clothes. Then 𝐒𝐤𝐚 presents her with the black dress from 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐬𝐸, which caught her attention before, and Tyler being amazed by how she looks. While at the dance, Enid's date is Lucas, the mayor's son and one of the normie bullies who makes Ajax jealous. When Wednesday arrives, she turns heads, especially Xavier's, much to Bianca's dismay. While she's getting some drinks, Xavier approaches her and reveals Tyler's past sin. Later, Wednesday confronts Tyler about it, asking why he harassed Xavier last year and destroyed his mural. The barista confesses that he's not exactly sure why, but he strived to change, not wanting to remain a bitter townie that blames everyone for his awful situation. Wednesday merely calls his prank on Xavier lousy, while Tyler reveals he's unfazed by what he's discovered about Wednesday at her past school. While the two of them dance, Xavier urges Bianca to use her ability to make him forget Wednesday, which greatly offends the siren. In the woods, Eugene does the stakeout alone and witnesses someone blowing up the cave, but he gets discovered as well. Back at the dance, Bianca and Wednesday talk, and the former reveals an unfortunate consequence of her siren power. Other people don't trust her because of it, and she can never fully trust what other people feel for her as well. When it's time for the last dance, the normie boys pull a prank on the outcasts as revenge for what happened at the statue dedication. They set off the fire alarm after arranging to have fake blood rain on the mostly white-clad students. While everyone is horrified, Wednesday is disappointed that it's just red paint, when unexpectedly, she gets a vision of a bloodied Eugene. As Enid and Ajax make up because of Lucas, Wednesday runs through the woods to get to her friend, but before she reaches him, the boy is attacked by the monster. Wednesday finds him just like how she saw him in her vision, and to her surprise, she's followed by Thornhill, who's petrified that Eugene looks dead.
Oh my God! Is he alive?